On Motorweek, a continuous milestone from Honda, a much improved Elantra from Hyundai, and road hopping in the Florida Keys. So come drive with us next.
Motorweek, television's automotive magazine. Your host for Motorweek, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to Motorweek. We're glad to have you with us. Even with this year's bloated gas prices, few people seem concerned about fuel economy. But Honda engineers are the exception. From their original CVCC engine in 1975 to the new electric car, Honda has always probed the limits of vehicle efficiency. The latest example is a Civic with Honda's version of the continuously variable transmission, an automatic without gears designed to deliver the performance and mileage of a manual without a clutch pedal. So, does it work? The predictable answer is yes, of course it works. You didn't think all those fastidious Honda engineers would put a continuously variable transmission in this Civic HX Coupe before it was perfect, did you? Or almost anyway. Now, Honda didn't invent the CVT. The Dutch firm of Van Doorn did, and Honda worked closely with them in developing their Multimatic version. Basically, this CVT works the same as the one we tried in a Subaru Justy in 1989. Two variable diameter pulleys are connected by a flexible metallic belt. The belt's position on the pulleys determines the amount of torque delivered to the front wheels. The CVT thus provides smooth linear power, which flows from the lean burn VTEC E version of the Civic single overhead cam 1.6-liter 16-valve four-cylinder. Available only in the HX Coupe, it produces 115 horsepower, 25% more than a year ago, and 104 pound-feet of torque. And boy, it does deliver great economy. The EPA rates the HX Coupe with CVT at 35 city and 39 highway. We averaged an impressive 37 miles per gallon. Now, that's not quite as good as an HX Coupe with a 5-speed manual rated at 39 city and 45 highway, but the CVT is clearly superior to the normal DX Coupe automatic rated at 29 city and 36 highway. So while the CVT is not quite as thrifty as a manual, it's a nice improvement over conventional automatics. Further helping the HX CVT's power delivery are the standard and unique 14-inch alloy wheels wearing 65 series tires. So how different is the CVT Civic to drive? Well, under normal conditions, most people probably won't notice much difference from a regular automatic, except that the engine speed remains almost constant regardless of road speed. But in stop-and-go traffic, you won't be annoyed by the jarring of low-speed gear changes common to most automatics. In fact, although the shifter looks ordinary, the three forward settings, D for drive, L for low, and S for sport, select not gears but different levels of torque. The sport setting keeps revs up 1,000 more than the normal 2,000 to 3,000 RPM range for drive, thus allowing for more spirited performance. While we didn't expect big surprises on timed runs, hit the accelerator hard and you do jump off the line at near the engine's 6,300 RPM red line and stay there. Speed eventually follows for a 0 to 60 sprint of 11.4 seconds. All Civics ride on double wishbones at each corner with gas-charged shocks. Impressive on a low-priced car, and on our handling course as well, where our coupe was very tossable and a whole lot of fun. Civic brakes are front disc rear drum, but anti-lock is not available on the HX Coupe. Still, our drivers manage straight fade-free stops from 60 and a decent average distance of 130 feet. The Civic Coupe's 103.2-inch wheelbase remains unchanged for 96, but practically every other dimension increases, which makes interior space noticeably larger. Seat adjustments are basic, yet provide remarkably good support. A tilt wheel is standard. So is this 20-watt 4-speaker AM/FM stereo. A cassette or CD player is optional, as is air conditioning, which was our car's only option. Except for limited legroom, rear seat space is fine for 2 adults. The locking seat back is split 60-40 and folds almost flat. The trunk itself allows a generous 11.9 cubic feet of space with a low load height. As for price, the Civic HX Coupe, equipped with continuously variable transmission, lists for $14,695, or $1,000 more than the 5-speed manual. Our car's AC took its sticker to $15,494. Not cheap, but you could spend more for less car. Although Honda's CVT transmission isn't the first, it is the best so far. In our Civic, it achieves fuel economy that rivals a manual, while delivering a seamless flow of power. In our book, that's taking automotive efficiency and convenience to a new level. It's Pat Goss time again. Time for more of our #1